REVYU. Singles Inferno Season 4 Episodes 7 to 8. A significant downside to reality TV favoritism is apparent in Singles Inferno Season 4 Episodes 7 to 8. Since the start of the season, Sian has been the it girl, catching the eye of Junseo, Theo, Jeongsu, and the recent addition, Jong-hoon. As of Episode 7, she's been to paradise with each of them as well. Unsurprisingly, Sian is a favorite, considering how well she fits traditional Korean beauty standards. However, just because all of the men are head over heels doesn't mean that the production has to dedicate so much time to their dates. Especially when, in this case, they're largely dull and lack chemistry. Singles Inferno Season 4 Episodes 7 to 8 waste a lot of time on the Sian and Junseo date. A fact made more frustrating when you remember one's a former idol and the other an actor. They're tailor-made for these types of highlight reels. However, despite how much Sian mentions her confusion over where her affections lay, it can't build chemistry out of nothing. And despite both being attractive, there's no heat between Sian and Junseo, at least not on screen. Junseo spends much of their date pushing Sian to be more open with her emotions, leading to whiskey-induced tears. She's been to paradise each time. It's been an option, and it has been with a different contestant each time, making it harder for her to decide. We all have biases. Theo remains the best choice bar none though. But it's still frustrating to watch Sian grow closer to Junseo in a way that feels fabricated. Singles Inferno Season 4 Episodes 7 to 8 make Sian and Junseo the main characters. It leads to one of the more intense moments of the show as they spend the night sharing the same bed. Since this is Singles Inferno and not, say, Love Island, some cuddling is about as steamy as the moment gets. However, from the reactions of our couch of commentators, you'd assume they were watching moments from the latter instead. The frustration of how much screen time Sian and Junseo get in Singles Inferno Episodes 7 to 8 is compounded by the absolute charm of the other two paradise-bound couples. First, there's Aaron and Dong-go. We learn that, of course, Aaron is 25 and has been a brand model for the past 3 years. The two enjoy dinner and swim in the pool, two series staples. The truth of reality TV is that it makes us all active spectators. Even though we know these series are heavily edited, the glimpses of personality are enough to make us assume we know the person. All of which is to say that, compared to his date with Ho-lin, Dong-vo's demeanor is much more relaxed with Aaron, making for a more fun, engaging sequence. It's also refreshing to see the contestants truly seemingly enjoy themselves amidst all of the luxury they enjoy. The other contestants deserve their own time to shine. The best revelation, though, is the fact that the two live in the same town and have for a couple of years. It's one of those small magic moments, possibly on a reality TV series. It's unlikely many of these couples, if any, will survive past the final. They've hardly known each other for a whole week. But these little instances where two people meet after living nearby for so long, they sell a good story. Jaehyun and Taewon are another example of a couple who aren't given their due despite some playful chemistry and back and forth. Both are newcomers to paradise, and while the commentators assume that Taewon would be one of the younger contestants, he's instead one of the eldest at 32. Even more shocking is his profession, sharing that he's a DJ and club owner in Itaewon, looking to introduce house music to Korean clubs better. Jaehyun, meanwhile, is of course 25. She works as a spatial designer, which helps separate her from the female contestants, who all seemingly work in entertainment or entertainment-adjacent fields. Their ice skating date is adorable and allows their personalities to shine naturally. So, of course, we only get 5 minutes with them. The editing of Singles Inferno Season 4 Episode 7 hinders the quality as we desperately beg the scenes to get a move on. Sian and Junseo aren't interesting enough to dominate such a considerable portion of the episode. As always, Singles Inferno delivers a high-intensity physical challenge for the men. As always, Singles Inferno Season 4 finds greater strength on the island. It's there where Jeongsu's baffling indecisiveness catches up with him, as both Haejin and Haejin realize he isn't worth the effort. We also get another charming scene between Theo and Yoojin, as the former tries to bolster the latter's confidence. Some of the great moments in the series are the unexpected platonic camaraderie between the cast. Theo and Yoojin are endlessly watchable and, importantly, likable too.